Hi you guys, it's Lisa. I got a mixed media project for you today, and I'm working on my Grumbacher in and out journal book, and I was just kind of giving you a flip through there, and I think this is the page I'm going to use. I just had a bunch of stuff on my desk, and I thought, whoop, this is going to be it. I was feeling a little unmotivated today. I don't know why. So just grabbed a bunch of things, and I knew right away what the sentiment was going to be. So I thought I would start with that and see how things came together. I finished reading a book a couple of weeks back, and it's still resonating in my brain. I'm going to actually reread it this week, and one of the chapters is I Am Willing. And it's all about what you're willing to do to live the life you want to live. And the life I want to live is creating my art and doing workshops and projects for others to enjoy, and being able to support myself and live off of the income of that. Well, I am willing to keep working at that goal and make it happen. So that's where my inspiration came from for this piece. So the sentiment is going to say, I am willing. And I need to keep that in mind, that you need to be willing to do what it takes to get where you want to go. So that is enough of that. That's how this all came about. So I'm going to use this piece of scrap paper that I used in a art journal project, and I just stamped the words I am willing, and now I'm cutting them out into block form, and that is going to be my sentiment. I did not throw this larger piece of scrap away because it had great color on it, and I wanted to keep it. You never know if you're going to use it or not. So set that aside to dry. I'm going to use my it's a heavy duty acrylic paper, and I'm going to put down these scraps that I had on my desk, and these are Tim Holtz tissue paper. I'm using my matte medium and putting them down, and I really liked the background that this created. It was super easy, is what I was looking for today. Like I said, I just wasn't feeling it, so I wanted to create something and maybe get me in a little bit more of a creative mood. You can't be in a creative mood all the time, can you? I'm not sure, but I liked how the piece turned out, and that's all that matters. And I had a piece of wallpaper on my desk, and it was a scrap of wood wallpaper. And I thought that kind of symbolized that things can be hard. When you want to reach a goal, the wood resembled something hard to me today while I was doing this. And then this color on this background paper that I had laying on my desk reminded me that the bright and cheery colors, if you do the work and you get through the hard times and focus, there will be bright light and color at the end, and that will be your reward. So that's what I was going with, and I'm just going to put the rest of these pieces down with my matte medium and a soft brush. No rhyme or reason. It was just the way I was putting them down, and I thought, this is great. It's working. It got me into making something, and it felt good to create after I got started. Okay, so now I found these wood scraps that were in a drawer, and I thought they would be really cool. They added a really neat textural element. I wasn't going to add the squares, but then as I got going, I thought, yep, it needed that third area though to keep your eye moving around the piece. So I did add the third one of the squares, and I like what happened with it. It turned out good. So now I'm just kind of cleaning up my area a little bit. I can't stand a messy desk. I'm just really have a problem with that. And I thought I needed to push some of this back to the background like we usually do. And I'm using my white gesso and a soft brush, and I'm going to go all over the piece and create some uniformity. Is that word? Yeah. And bring it all together so that it acts as it is one piece instead of the wood, the colored papers, the wood veneers, the butterflies, all separate. This will pull the background all together. And I did want those colors to shine through a little bit more, so I just used my wet towel and I just picked up a little bit of that gesso and took some of that back. You can see that the light was peeking through on my desk, my work area, and I keep playing with my blinds in front of me and try and get rid of those light rays that are coming in. And another thing I thought, well, maybe that's, someone telling me that the light will shine if you keep doing the work, if you're willing to do it. I grabbed 3 colors of acrylic paint, 2 by Dina Wakley and 1 by Tim Holtz, and they kind of mimicked the colors that were in that scrap paper that I used. Of course, my favorite orange, and that color is cheddar. The other one by Dina Wakley is a purplish color, and that is eggplant. And then the green by Tim Holtz is Twisted Citron, and that's a distress paint. And all of that will be ready for you in the blog, and you can check that out on Tuesday afternoon if you want the colors and supplies listed. So I'm just using my brush and going ahead and putting down some of the green after the orange has dried. And I'm just going here and there, no rhyme or reason, just how it was feeling for me. And then I dried that because I didn't want to create mud by blending the colors together. And I went ahead and put down that eggplant. And as you can see, it pops. It really looks great. Well, we are in the full-fledged fall season right now where I live in Wisconsin. And the leaves are changing. It's beautiful. I'm waiting for a bike tire. I had no idea that it was so difficult to get bicycle tires and inner tubes this time of coronavirus because everyone's riding their bikes. But I had a bad flat, and it's taken me now, this will be the 3rd week that I'm waiting for my tire. And I had to order it online, and it was very expensive. So I guess I'll just have to wait. But this is my favorite time of the year to go for bicycle rides, where you can wear just like a little sweater or sweatshirt and get out there and enjoy the fall colors. So I'm hoping that that comes soon. Here I am using a piece of plastic, and it may be called needlepoint canvas. I'm thinking it might be. And I'm using my brush and my jet black archival ink and pushing that ink through that piece of plastic and adding those little square dots to the background. And it's looking really neat. It's all pulling together. And then we'll put the sentiment down and we'll be ready to finish the piece. I've had this piece of plastic in my stash for a very long time, and I hadn't used it, so today was the day. those dots look real cool, I think. Now I thought about putting the black over the top of these wood veneer pieces, and I really liked how that turned out. It made that those focal points really pop off the page and add some great dimension. All right, now it's time for the sentiment, and we're going to put the black edge around the outside, do a little bit to the sentiment, and we're going to call this baby good. I was just trying to decide where to put my sentiment. I didn't want it right in the middle of the page, and I did kind of want all the words touching because it did have a lot of meaning to me today. I'm going to put it down with my matte gel because this paper is a little bit thicker, and I wanted to make sure that it had a good stick to the background. So yes, the sentiment, I am willing. I am willing to do the work. Right now I am teaching myself how to do some more professional style of online classes. It is a big challenge for me to learn this new program, but I have a free 30-day trial and I am determined to figure it out. I had kind of a nice breakthrough yesterday. Today I'm going to take a break from computer work and do some creating. I think I'll work on some cards after I finish this video, and I'm going to just kind of play instead of having a project to do. Here I had some tissue paper butterflies, and I thought that those would be kind of neat also on the background. And I'm just going to put those down with some matte medium. I thought that looked kind of nice. 3 of those floating all over the background there. Everything is sticking down nicely, and like I said, we need that black border. I'm going to use that black double scoop gelato again. I'm still trying to use that up. I've had that in my stash and I wanted to go ahead and use that up. And this black edge, I do it all the time on my pieces, and it just really finishes it. I know I say that all the time. It really finishes the piece though, and it makes it all come together. I'm going to go over as many of those little tabs that I can because it looks nice inside the art journal book when they're all black. It's a little bit messy, but it's definitely rewarding when it's finished. Pulling some of that black down, and yeah, I like it. I need to add something around my sentiment here, and I wanted to make sure I'm going to use my black Posca paint pan and go around those words, my sentiment, I am willing, and I am going to keep working to reach my goals. I hope that everyone enjoyed this, and we will talk to you again soon. Be sure to share and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.